My sis set me up, sending me $50. I got $69 to my name. But I'm gonna just keep on driving. This current trip time is at 0. Let's go. I'm literally came here expecting a 140 for a week. One place was in here. I ended up having what, $69.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
So, oh yeah, I could get my freaking mic right. So that turned into that. Tried to have a conversation with my mom, but I was so upset with things that it turned into a freaking me getting all manic, which was the last thing I should have done. But Bluetooth working? Alright, well. At least you can hear me. That's what matters right now. Yeah, so I'm just venting out right now and I'm just going. I'm just. This has been ridiculous. Everything's been ridiculous with me and how everything is. Shit, I need to turn it off. Yeah, I don't have audio on the because of this Bluetooth thing. But yeah, no, this is how everything is. No, I'm not staying in El Paso. Lady, what the fuck? She was going to... Ah, fuck! Alright, well, that was recorded. Sorry, in the middle of the freaking road. I'm just calming down with talking right now. Alright, because I'm just asking for help. I'm asking a couple communities. I've got nothing. Really nothing right now. I think I got enough to get to Colorado though. Effort. Meet up with Wolfgang in there. I don't know what's gonna happen then. I have no idea. Everything's become a freaking mess. Right now, everything is wonderful! That's what I like to say. Thank you, sorry. So let me bring up this thing. So I'm gonna stay on this. Paso, get the fuck out of here. And fuck that fucking family member guy who fucking came to this fucking place. Yeah, fucking family member. This strange family member. that cute little. I think that's Mexico over there. Yeah. Shit. Almost stayed in the Airbnb in Mexico. And it's like, alright, COVID restrictions. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. And then I look at the price, I'm like, I don't have money for it. Mesa Park. Oh shit, Half-Life! Chat. Fuck it, we're going to deal with aliens. Truck, click it or ticket. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go that. I'm going to see how far I can go to Colorado. Go through Albuquerque and Colorado. Everything's a freaking mess. That's my life in a nutshell, chat. Always has been. I was complaining about just people just living the easy life sometimes. People that can just get partnerships within like becoming in a month. Yeah. You know, my life has kept me from doing a consistent stream for forever. And then I got my depressive moods during that time in Japan, and then I got interrupted, but then I had the whole time with Atlas, and that was my up. That was my best streaming time. And it was role playing. I loved it. Right now, I'm just trying to get away from New York. I would literally have a car that would be dead in the water. So, you know what? It is what it is. Miles to the next thing, okay. Let's go. I had my luxury of having the brisket in Texas. Stock up on fluid, the car fluids, the car needs to keep on going. I haven't been able to respond to all the job offers this entire time. Oh, Mesa Street, the alien street! Ah! Oh, come on now. Is this why the brakes were done? This is exactly why the brakes were done. Something happened. Oh, I smell that. Oh. What, the Texas Kids Dental with the Disney lettering? What? Isn't like Disney on the right side of the font? No, I guess not. That's a big place though. Yeah, well that idea of 140 for a week, well that don't exist. Well, at least that deal doesn't exist for me. Maybe it was an insider deal. Maybe it was for the male gays, not the female lesbians. You know, we had to have that inside deal. But you know what? Fuck, dude. That 55 is still nice with a private room, but a shared bathroom, that's fine. That is freaking bonkers. But, God, if I didn't know these things happening. Alright, 31 miles. Alright, let's get the feedback from the chat. Alright, I'm back. Oh, fuck! Good night, okay, let's keep on going. Fucking T-1000 going around that thing exploding to freeze its freaking nuts off. Oh, God. Tired, I'm more frustrated than tired. I really could have handled definitely my situation talking to my mom way better, but it just always ends up being that way. The same kind of abuse, not really abuse, but the same kind of like retort, oh, you're blaming me for everything, which I always got this, like, you know, you do this or this. She doesn't take any, she never says sorry for maybe anything she does, which is a screwed up freaking thing, which my first son deals with, actually. And then it is a mental issue, by the way, or a personality issue. And then on top of that, it's like, I really have no money. I understand you don't have money, but like, throw a couple bones. I'm asking to see what you can do. Just throw me something. I'm not asking for 1,000. I'm not asking for 500. I'm not even asking for 200. Well, maybe 200 would really actually be vital. But like 50 bones. Like my sister just sent. Thank God. You know, she sent me 50 bones on my card. I can't send it to the credit card because the credit card's like, well, I could do that, but that'll take some days to process. But right now, it's availability and using the funds. I should have just transferred the other funds to my dad's account. I'm just, I hate draining him. Screw it. No, just get to Colorado and then figure out from there. This whole thing between, I need just go all out, like puff puff, like, and you're just zoned in, and you're not really listening to music. Oh shit! All right. chat. I don't even. I probably did not even record that, but that is the most. That was one of the most example of how many things I'm scarred with my family. I tried to explain one simple thing. Don't say it like this when you're surprised that I can act like a normal person in public. It's the most belittling thing in the world. And still, he couldn't understand that, even in the calm voice that I'm talking in right now. And this has been going on for all my life with them. My mom with her own issue, and my dad with my own issue. Like, before I left my house, it's like, oh my God, you're eating salad. Why don't you eat salad? Why do you hate salad? Like, why do you? Why would you, mom? Like, belittle me and attack me like that in front of a group of people about salad? And I say, oh, dude, I've been eating salad in Japan. Oh, that's why you don't eat salad? Like, who? The bathroom real quick, and we're gonna continue on our way. This is why I had to get out. And they're helping the best they can. Maybe they'll send like maybe $100 later, and I got to transfer and see if I can get it available in time. But chat, if you have anything, anyone can donate anything. I really need your help. Okay, love you all. That's it. The cash for sister just hooked me up. I'm gonna still start tapping up the gas. Oh, I know, I could take 50 out actually. With that card, I actually can have cash on hand actually if I need to. Yeah, so I'm gonna start tapping up. The gas here. Let's get these things done. Okay. Alright, well. Okay. Tapped up. Alright. I'm starting this with full tank. Okay.
Make a U-turn. Then, turn right.
Alright, I'm gonna... Green chili double cheeseburger? Don't tempt me, mofo! I've not come back to eat fast food! But that is damn tempting, though. That is damn tempting. No, don't do it! Don't do it! No. Underwear. Alright. Okay, underwear. Alright, so we need ice, right? Okay, ice, yes. Push. I'm back to masquerade. Screw it. Don't care. Throw this in here. And this. Baby can't serve under the unplug. Because I see that. And that's the only reason why. course, chat. I hate myself already. 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 But okay. Oops, I almost grabbed the inside of the basket. No, not bad. All right. You have to see. You have to see this. Literally, it's 2 mediums. Yeah, the green chili burger, but the basket of fries is kind of like the whoop. I was like, okay. I'm going to go hard. We're going to go hard, 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 hard. So hard that it's so hard that it blasts. It's a motherfucking outer space. Alright, this thing is so gonna go all over the place. Catch a pack of 1. Done. Catch a pack of 2. Done. I got that like Diablo sauce from Taco Bell. It's in the other thing over there. I can mix that shit in. Only one of them though would be good enough. All right. Did I have my next one today? No. But I wish I would. Should have. Totally. No, it's fine. Oh, my bad, dude. All right. Excuse me. I'm traveling for America. Too. We all are. Because we're all in America! Alright. Well. Oh, shit. Sorry, Chef. What the hell's my... There's my headset. Okay, chat. Alright. Well, they think this is definitely not going to work. Get some on pants. That's not bad. Alright. Oh shit! Already in New Mexico. Welcome to New Mexico. We're in New Mexico. Shit. If you're an old timer like I am, you know the movie, the Wiz, where they stop over there and took pictures of those dinosaurs, or the Pee Wee Herman freaking movie before he was caught masturbating in the theater. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, I did. Anyway, it was a. Did he actually stop in the dinosaur thing? No, maybe probably not. Well, I just did a Pee Wee reference for no reason then. Anyway, or those. Have you ever seen those movies with the dinosaurs there or whatever, and it looks like a desolated dead town? That's Albuquerque. Huh? Huh? Was it worth ketchup on the kitty? Definitely was. We're traveling. Wings up. When was the bat reference? This is a bad country to fear a little bit. Was it in New Mexico or was it? No, it was in Nevada. Yeah, because it's a Las Vegas reference, right? All right, so 17 miles to North 25, and then we're kosher. All right, well, that shit's almost done anyway. Oh shit! All right, there's up here. Yeah. Like, oh, because it's not going to, but it shouldn't be. That smell did me in. Not the. Alright. Them bugs. Stay safe. Alright. Oh, another one. Oh, oh shit. Oh, damn. Ah. Alright. Alright, 7.1 miles. Alright, this is the interstate system. Okay. Oh, the clouds are so beautiful, Jack! Come on, you gotta love that shit. Alright, yeah, these. Okay. Well, everything about McDonald's crap, this green chili, though. Yo, what the fuck, man? This shit is fucking fire. I'm sorry, I need to be hitting 90, I know. Right. Well, not much different than Westchester. Except for the work crash, it's semi-truck. Personally injured. That's how it is in Westchester. Oh god, they got this freaking world's largest pistachio. Oh jeez. Oh man. There's one thing the French and any cooking style that uses spice gets right. Flavor makes any shit taste good. Ah! Alright. Alright, heads up burning out of my, you know. You know, it's only one choice for that. Six for the win. Wait, what? Alright, 25. Here we go. Now, if I wanted to go towards San Diego, yeah, but I got people to meet Colorado. It's too late, so okay. Excuse me, すいません, ごめんなさい. Alright, I was like, eh? Eh? Sumimasen, gomenasai. Excuse me. Wait. No, not missing out paso really that much. Not really, not really missing El Paso. Not really at all. That's cool. It's like, all right, I just literally jump into Mexico right there. Okay. The freaking Corvette thing. Like, oh, I had to fucking like, yeah. Still, the Airbnb was too expensive for me at the time. I went on one card. I'm going distance. Whew. Whew. And the laundry. Shit. Yeah, Popo? Black white? No. It's just someone's car or it could be a bad car. Oh, he's pulling seriously ahead of this guy. Alright. Play this game. We'll play. Alright, so. Later. Las Vegas. I haven't checked the radiator yet, chat. I haven't checked the radiator fluid yet, chat. Haven't checked the oil yet, chat. What cruise control could be so nice to have. Ugh. I know, man. It's really I'm stretching every single cent this week, but these brakes saved my butt. Yeah, but this is the expenses you got. If I didn't have the freaking all the stupid shit that happened today, not besides blaming myself, but just God can't self-deprecating anymore. Just move on and be open, share everything, and I gotta go. Man, these clouds are really pretty. I don't know if you guys are seeing shapes. There is shapes. I'm driving, but wow. Hey, look! Penis! Penis there! Penis there! Penis there! No. No, he doesn't count. That's Daniel's thing anyway. And mountains and stuff. Damn. Punch buggy, Beatles, summer. All right, fine. You guys want to go the 80 speed on a 65? I mean, jeez. All right. But I tapped up on gas. It's good. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't find any place of convenience there in Colorado. I'm not Colorado, El Paso. I didn't want to stay there anyway. I mean, it's really nice to get jump over. You're like, yeah, be seguro, yeah. But, just get this whole Corvette thing over with. I know, next year it'll be done. I knew it's not going to be done this year. It's probably in its last freaking. No, I always say it's in its last evolved form, but. And the only thing is. I thought the more evolved it gets, the shorter its lifespan is and the higher its infection rate and deadliness. So I thought, like, it would, have this high infection rate, but the existence of it would actually decrease, like, its longevity. Like, how cold the flu just, like the flu, like, goes away for a season or something like that. Oh, that punch buggy's asking for it, though. Oh, God bless her, but I don't have my gloves. You see this, oh, wow, that's a nice little field of something. Dang. But, the hope is that people are always hiring everywhere you go. It's just like, alright, I'll work. Alright, what's your address? My van. And that's the fucking thing. I don't even know if Couchsurfing app is even, like, up anymore. to see the Grand Canyon though, but oh, I'm going to go see the Cats in. What's the Cats in the Cats in Hostel? I mean, anything with cats, man. It's awesome. Vegas got work too. That's true, right? Um, that shit. I mean, dude, you're talking to a Kuma. Where do the people with all the sin go? You deal with the devil, then sure, I'm the Japanese one, so fuck it. Yeah, why do you're a sassy bitch, dog? Well, yeah, but I'm also in this male body, so we can find some fucking crazy ass motherfucking devil. I always been that fucking way. Anyway, you don't know about the power up form yet, so which that's Eagles power up form, yeah. I guess you could call it devil form. I like to call it Asper form from Final Fantasy VI Terra. Final Fantasy 3, Super Nintendo, yes. That shit struck. That shit struck with me forever. Anyway. Oh god. I'm just going all out. Anyway. So I would love to have the VTuber model just be able to power up into that form. Oh, you guys don't know. You don't know story-wise. It's supposed to be the non-spiritual part of it is supposed to be the experimental part on the human side was alright, here's the thing about me really wanting to be like how I really wanted to be female and also how my story works out where the whole concept is to in the story is to show that autonomous robots that can think for themselves are no different than humans. Well, what do you know? They don't have a soul. What are you talking about? They don't have a soul. Hold on a second. Back that shit up for a second. And that's where the experiment came in long ago, which is like modern day here, where it's supposed to link. It's Xenogene is now one idea was supposed to be an alien thing. Another idea is it was created. Xenogene, a xeno by definition is alien. Now, are foreign or unknown, which that could be from some dimension or something like that. You know, whatever. What it is that when I do that experiment, or well, it's not supposed to be known as me. That's the main character that does this experiment years ago, but whatever. It's relative, whatever. I've been working how to write the book out in my head. It's really kind of like how my imagination just wants to dream my life out. It's really kind of. I just say, that's where I see I need help. I need that help to actually write it down. Because I need someone to fill in the gaps where I can connect to on that level, to understand that on that level. But really, it's the machine. I can just plug my head in, and I can just draw my art. I can write my book, and all that shit. Yeah, do my manga, anime, all that stuff. The whole aspect of the experiment was one, dissolving human tissue, alright, aka my body. transferring the memories. Within the memories, use the memories as a data bank to relearn the physical memory for the cells. So the cells have actually be able to move and actually have physical memory. Now, that is also to re-input the memories of the initial user. The initial user is gone. Like me, like my mind, like that gets dissolved too, because my mind's heavy. Screw that. You don't use the brain. Now, the AI part is where you want is the artificial intelligence comes in. You have the memories, using those memories, interlink those memories, learning from those memories, programming each and every single cell that's rebuilding into the new body. And that artificial intelligence is part of the mind of the new body. Now, there's one thing about that. The mind being recreated from cells is actually kind of tricky. So, it tells there's some sci-fi things. Thing with there's another singularity discussion about like AI and becoming like this supreme with the members of that. So basically, that person gets recreated in the female form. Well, supposedly it was supposed to be like that, but the thing is that the body got recreated, and it's like, but that's the past. But that's the past. It's form. Yes, it's had on it. But what energy producing? So robot, field, cars, commercial trucks. New pass. Ooh. Up now? Oh shit. Robotic rise up, but that is kind of the whole. You make sure it doesn't become after this huge war. Actually, get to the point like, okay, we're seen as equals. This whole theory, all that. Then twisted that part because these events, the main, I guess you could say, villain, as is like, you know what, we got to, control the destiny of our end, but he wants to be like omniscient. Like, you know how the Big Bang Effect created everything? God's omniscient in all existence. He kind of wants to do that for himself. It's not his initial thought, but it's really what eventually builds out, and that's what really is kind of like everyone's going to be like, yo, stop that shit. But it's kind of like where my character's actual real destiny comes into play. Throughout these times, the first one, huge thing. Oh yeah, by the way, Unit 00 has a huge railgun cannon. Yes, cannons are a common theme in my story. And that's always huge. Real cannon blast to stop this huge energy ball or whatever planet-sized energy ball. Well, not planet-sized, moon-sized energy ball trying to come in and collide with the Earth and try to destroy. Yeah, that no one goes near of the grave of the Akuma. But the energy that is exposed is actually the same energy that is built up, which was meant for the experiment. But since the experiment takes so long, and it checks with the experiment, and it also sees what it can use to keep the main mental energy and data and stuff around. But some of that energy goes around the planet in sometimes different forms to stay around when the time is ready, as different entities or creatures. Yeah, but of energy forms. Now, in the end of the third story, because into the fourth story, because there's a very special person, the last of the genetic line, I guess, or someone that has the genetic line to that's still around. That I guess its genetic line, let's say, is still around, but is a very, very badass fucking. I don't know why my dreams she has green hair. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not a Momo reference. And she had green hair to begin with. I don't know if there's some weird connection or Momo drove that shit into my head. There's a serious link with the characters. Resources, but like Earth was a hub, center of everything. And, they expanded. They go to different planets and warp speed and stuff like that. They started to kind of expand. This society didn't get to the point where we get out of our, galaxy, kind of, because of how things kind of, we're going, only up to 10,000 years. Because there's a point where it does, maybe with certain groups. And let's say there's still conflict in the fourth ending book, but let's say during this time, the war and stuff like that, something's definitely heated. That can vary various powers. Now, these, I guess you could call now these ladies. They're their own entities. They're organic. No, they don't have the jewels interested in them. They are the jewels. They are these Chaos Emeralds. You want to? Let's reference Sonic, right? They have a technique with their particular power to change things on the battlefield. Literally nosedive into an energy form, and their particular power can change things on the field. Yellow units are not destroyed. What? Yeah, the sand stuff, Underworld thing, the restart, the reset switch, the reload button. That's one of the powers. Yeah, I have that worked in. Green heals everyone on the field, resurrects, all that stuff. This uses it. This is abuse. This is actually abuse. Purple, nuclear bomb, basically destroys everything. Purple is strength. And purple really doesn't like being used, but purple is forced. Either by your own self or just literally forced. They are all forced in some way. And blue is just like an energy attack. Red is just kind of like bullet type of attack, kind of like a physical kind of attack, kind of missing some shit. They all have their own unique attack, different colors. I have to still think of what clear white does or something like that. I haven't got that far, but let's say they're all used to the point that they basically are left over as crystals, and their physical bodies are spirits, but they're left as crystals, the same crystals they were before. The crystals are redefined with power now, but that shit's gonna play a major role and pisses off the main character. When they wake up, the full form. Okay, so that major war comes out. This is the time where, the Mega Man version of the robotic thing comes out. Because then you got the, I guess you got the Reploid thing, and humans getting along, and this guy's, basically like X. There's Mega Man X is I look up to it. Brings peace to the land again, kind of, and then invest in kind of seeing about the, organics and cybernetics, and trying to see about, some research about, seeing about this. The same thing that was researched years ago, but it was turned into a corrupted virus kind of formed by people, and a whole city, massive city of people that decided to be, cybernetic in nature, organic and that, which kind of cursed people thinking of the idea of cybernetics having both parts. That's the weird irony in my story from this thing. Basically, the end of that is that the hero in this one, takes on the virus, like absorbs it, controls it, takes out all the souls and memories of everyone, and just it's like, I will give you safe haven, and just summons all the troops, all the ships. It's like brings in the emergency button. It's like, blow me up, and he's this big, huge, fucking Evangelion angelic fucking demonic thing coming up, just standing there ready to go. Just literally to the point, it's screaming all that and explodes. Right into pink energy again. You're like, what the fuck? Here you go. The process continues. Now this time, that pink energy still goes that whole like headed animal thing. And there's a thing with those animals. But that energy gets into the lair and starts the process. But also, there is a huge issue on the planet after said events of, let's say, Bible kind of shit happens. And people in space are like, yeah, fuck this shit, we out! People start exploring, and like, the third series is just pretty much, we get into the spirit realm here. And the third iteration is a male character, is cybernetic. I guess you could call it Techno Wizard from like one of the, I think it's one of those D&D offshoot books, but carries around a scythe. This is death. It will be death. It's death's apprentice now, fighting, basically. This is death's apprentice realm. So, there's some really fucked up shit that happens. There's a cardinal sin that actually the main character does by killing an innocent at a certain key point that is so like wrong at that point that he's hated by the brother of who was killed. But if he didn't do it, and this from there is just like you did God's favor and you took on the worst like sin or something. Just that, like a Dark Knight by training by one of the main villains that's still around. Seeing this is like gets this idea, tries to obtain more of this power, and it's like, yo, this is a perfect example. Let's fucking he like goes through all this. And he's traded as one dude that wants to fuck up the main character. Which the main character is like fucks him up each time. It's like almost like a meme. There's a twist to that stuff. That guy will be in the fourth book. And there's going to be a moment when it's revealed that the main character is that guy. Yeah. That's going to be some conflict part. It's going to be some conflict and some really interesting stuff. I wonder how I would really write it. Oh! We got cops ahead. Alright. I like people that do that. Now we're at 65 or 70 here. So, pretty much it's a hack slash kill everyone, redeem their souls. Pretty much thing. You're getting a speeding ticket, buddy. You're getting a speeding ticket. Well, I guess you're rich. Dude, you're still going way too fast. Addy! Ooh, you're using a fucking truck. Oh, well, he's like, fuck it, I'm not having it. Anyway, I would see. Got someone, or he's gonna turn around and go this way. Alright, so the third book, I have not written anything on that. I don't even know how, like, that's like someone that knows the fucking Bible and shit and the demonic part. Like, we could write some, like, freaking, I don't know, like, it's probably just make it like a video game and then write a book on it. What the fuck, falling rocks? Damn it! I don't need to keep falling. That's so where we get some freaking just like, all right, we're just gonna kill all the demonic shit that's here, basically, be death for that. And then like, same thing, the main character, which is fucked up, is that the rival, this dude, is fighting him while this guy is about to be like trying to save the planet. He's like, what the fucking dude saving the planet? You're a fucking evil monster. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. Like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. And like, you know, then this is where the scythe doesn't just have the black, it has the white edge. Comes out. It's a double scythe. And it's just, the battle is on. It would be like a nice battle, but he's fucking him up while trying to do this spell to sacrifice himself to stop another freaking stupid ass comet. It's like, and we're memeing this shit in the book itself. Like, again, with the same old stupid ass comet shit. What are you talking about? Fucking fight me. I'm kicking your ass, dude. It's just like, he's fighting with this guy who's being a fucking dick, who only cares about, oh, that's a beautiful mountain scope, damn. He killing him for him killing his brother, who he doesn't know that would have fucking doomed the fucking planet and the universe or whatever. Not the universe, but pretty much it would have. Well, he's trying to save the planet again, and just basically gets like bitch slapped. And then he sees the main character just sacrifice himself, and he's just like, what the fuck? I really don't know this person at all. Why would this person be so evil yet sacrifice himself to save everyone? He just goes back to, you know, who becomes the main evil force and just keeps training, but there's like, when he goes back, there's like the ending's like, it's like, you look disturbed. I don't think I can ever be undisturbed, sir. That's not good for training with me. I think we need to set you off at a different post, and that sets up something really major. Like, he gets kind of like demoted in a way, but not really. He doesn't realize that, but he's like a Sith that's disturbed. Kind of, you weren't really into like the Star Wars. He's like a Sith that's disturbed by some action of like another person that he thought was more evil than him, and he's just like sent away because it's like he's not going to be, he's not in the group anymore. He's seen something that's their way, because they're the evil group, right? So after that, there is a sub-story that leads up, and their sub-story is with green hair girl becoming of age. Now, this is where these animals come to play. These pink energy animals. Now she's able to work with them. She doesn't know why. She loves them. I had the idea for squirrels. For some fucking reason. Because squirrels like to run out into the road and get killed or some shit. So I'm like, alright, suicide squirrels. But maybe I'll do bunnies. They like, you know the bunny rabbit from Monty Python. Maybe it'll just be a mixture. I don't know. Oh my god, the cow's crazy? Alright, cool. Because the thing with them is that she's able to kind of like utilize them for battle, and she's like, she's not even old enough to be a teenager yet. She's not like old enough to have her own shit. Like at this point, things have calmed down from the Dark Ages. People in the space colonies are like, all right, we're cool with you. We're cool. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's where one of the space colonies. Oh, that sacrifice. Right. Okay. There's a major conflict with my character. On the third book's ending, he stops a space colony that turned demonically evil and saved all the people on the planet, but he couldn't do anything else except for just literally destroy the planet and save their souls. Holds that in the heart. Same thing happened in the second one. Yeah, basically the character's like a necromancer at this point. But there's a twist. There's going to be a point to it. And it all works out for the ending. Now, Girls of Adolescence Age, there's a sub part before part 4 begins. It's essential. Because all these energy beings, they need to be let go to go back to the main character's main body. They have to be used. They have to be found, and they have to be released in some way, either in battle or in some type of form. I don't know how this side story works, but I'm thinking, okay, things are like kind of back to normal. She's I think I did green hair, blue eye, right? Yeah, green hair, blue eye. Adolescent age. So she's doing all this stuff. I forget what the premise of the story. There's a story where these things come in and like things are kind of getting upset. Like I guess now these evil guys are trying to do these things, are trying to unearth stuff, and it's kind of like a sub-quest, and they're trying to find like ancient technology things related to my character and stuff, or trying to gain more power to do some crazy ass shit. And literally, I guess there's this whole story. I haven't written it out. I need someone that can write like this cute ass, awesome little like RPG of a story, but also at the one point, like the last little bit of energy, like I guess it could have a cute scene with the bunny and her or something, like the bunny form is like you'll find me, I'll always be with you, and I've always been with you, like something like that, significant. And then like for some reason the green energy soul, spirit gem soul, oh yeah, is there, appears right when that fades. It's like, it's just like, you'll find me one day. And then like maybe just like gives her like this special code thing, and then while they're there, it's like she unlocks this hangar left behind, and this hangar is like one of the most badass fighting ships, space fighting ships that was ever created. Has been dubbed
left. It's like one of these ancient things. And but people don't know that. He can't really. He just looks really, really amazing, and it's just like, well, okay, not enough to fly, and then he starts talking to her. But my whole thing is that he fucking talks like in Samuel L. Jackson voice. It's fucking Samuel L. Jackson. So that's like the side story, but that begins the beginning of the fourth one, where you have the beautiful landscape. She's flying there, looking for like ancient tombs and stuff. She's become like which is now a popular thing, kind of like an ancient site hunter. It's become like a booming business. It's something that you find that some people have found resources and stuff like that, and new technologies and stuff. So it's a really important business now in the world. So she like basically finds the mountain that is basically the place that is the main character's resting. And now this is something I actually written down on paper. I've literally lost it in Japan, but it's because it doesn't matter because it's already in my head. I don't know if this audio is coming through, but I hope it does. I'm going to check the mod if it does, so I can actually have this as a reference material. So, what's the next part? Well, he wrote it down when he said what's the next part. Well, I didn't want to go into it too much. But I've gotten it so far. This is where it gets detailed. Alright. She's found the thing. They're like, having a conversation. It's like she drops off over here at this area. And then she goes up to this mountainscape. And there's this green crystal thing on the wall, kind of like right by the door. And for whatever reason, it's like it starts radiating more and closer she walks towards it. And like there's like a handprint symbol comes up, and okay, she puts her handprint. DNA recognized. So relative to unit Xenogene project, units, prototype, blah 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 blah, access granted. Basically the mountain, yeah, see these mountains are off in the distance? That's what I'm talking about, like that tip right there, something like that. This is perfect timing. This is exactly what I had, like, I've seen the scene already in my head before. And I've never been here. Oh, that's fucking weird, man. See, this is the shit that spiritually fucking you're linked to this shit. And we have the whole Indiana Jones. She's like, why is there a tube slide of gems going down? Why? I don't know. It's a charity protocol, whatever. She gets slides down there. And meanwhile, we don't realize this, but the ship's like, gets scanned. It's like, oh, so no, you're back. All right. Please revert to tonight. It's like, oh, all right. About time, motherfucker. I need some maintenance upgrades soon. It's like, you kind of, I don't know if you going to see or hear that conversation. I don't know if I'll put that in initially, but that would be some whack shit, actually. So basically, he's in the hangar, specialized hangar, and within the mountain. Just goes in, he's there, bam, wakes up, sees a whole scene, specialized green gems above, which are kind of like energy. Green gems are like energy absorber collectors and whatnot. Sees this big, vast green tube over there. Sees shadowy figure inside, kind of, and it's just all these computers and things, and they're like all covered up and all that shit. And it's like a whole scene. things going on, and it's the whole lab from before. The thing is that the lab, you don't realize this, the lab was secretly just like, it transferred itself through technology because it was actually initially found its initial place, and then for its own like protection, it actually moved itself into another location, which it built with technology over the course of centuries, which the course of its own. Which, like, this is like this AI in this thing has been continuous this entire time, and continuously keeping like the internet alive this entire freaking time. That's why like people have communications, internet. There's like, for some reason, Twitch is still going on for some reason. But like, what the fuck? Like, and video games are around. Like, you don't realize like what is keeping all this data throughout this entire time. What's this thing? It was a memory keep. This is perfect. This is the fuck. The fuck. Yo, I really didn't even imagine this shit would happen in New Mexico. This fucking mountain's right there. That's like, okay. So you have that. They're in there. But others catch wind of this location and are coming about it. And we mean armies. And this is now you get an introduction of what the current armies are at this time. You have a major, like, resistance army. We say resistance because they're just like, they're not the strongest, but they're not the weakest. But they got tact, they got some capital ships, they got tanks, they got all that. They come across. They're initially the good guys. Initially. That's the impression you get. And, you know, they kind of are. Then you got the other groups coming in. You got one group, you got basically the robotic kind of group that is bringing their own sentinel kind of huge big boy, which is about the size of a mountain. Yep, just crawling, walking up in there. You can see with the other armies coming around. So that guy's over this way. The capital ships and the other companies are over here on this side, going there. And off in the distance, you have the other capital ships from another company that are like the other good guys. They're the other like Empire Kingdom. Now it's Empire Kingdom, so we got that shit going again. And then you have the douchebags coming through, but with a small unit. Because they're that fucking powerful and arrogant by now. And they just could bring in one capital ship. And they... I guess you could say... I guess their unit, this one's a bunch of fucking tanks. We're gonna talk about Rosie and like siege tanks. And they don't have anything that... They don't have really a lot of anti-air. So this group doesn't. So you have that coming off in distance with those. That one, that's a balanced group. Their kingdom group coming from that one. And that mountain's right there. And you have the freaking Megatron fucking Decepticon force coming in. They're all trying to get that shit to that mountain. Which the entire time, everyone's like, okay, that robot shit, fuck. Because, my condolences, God bless, good luck in your journey. Alright, so what does it want you to do? 150 miles, okay, still going. Anyway, so you got the scene going, you got this shit. Meantime, that's going on. They're trying to get onto the mountain. Of course, big red button theory. Big red button. Alright, please press. It's not like the computer's like, would you please press this button? Kind of. Revive me, please. Like, where the fuck are you? I'm a family member. But you're an AI. You're just talking through me through the shit. I mean, like, I see you. You're done. It's the AI size. Okay, there's more to it than you realize. And she then says, little bunny. It's like, what did you say? You heard me, little bunny. Because that's the fucking last words. The bunny that turns into green calls her a little bunny. It's like, dude, you're not even on my cat. I called you little buddy. You're a little buddy. No, no, no. And she just like slams her hand on it. So I purposely pisses her off to slam her hand on it because she knows her that well. It's like, you son of a. Like, no, I'm not. She's like, I suggest you hide. And then all that collective energy just bursts. And then all these things are just seeing energy readings going off the freaking charts. The mountain is just also transforming to fucking. And again, I'm telling you with the cannons. Cannons are coming out of the fucking mountain, man. Like, shit is transforming. Energy is, like, coming out of it. This shit is on. The top of the mountain, like, kind of, like, burst open and becomes flat. Like, that thing just goes flat. It's like, why the fuck is that shit flat? I don't even know if you need that to be flat. Actually, oh, this shit's so huge. Yeah, actually, I don't even know. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll get to that point. Alright. So, that stuff happens. Oh, she's kind of in cover, hiding, and sees what happens. We got, ironically, the male form of the character comes out. And you're like, what the fuck? If you call the story, you're like, what the fuck? Why the male form? There's a fucking reason. The male form and the female form I designated to have quite different abilities initially. This serve a purpose. Truth or consequences? I've always heard about this shit. Alright, well, it happens in truth or consequences. So, the male form, it's like, okay. It's like, and she's like, looking away, like, dude, can you, like, put some clothes on or something? Like, it's like, yeah, sure. Snap. Like, doesn't even have to snap the finger. Clothes are on. Pants are on. Like, not even pants, like, the shorts are on. It's like, where'd you get those? I don't need to get them. I just make them, dude. Like, now you're like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, this is where now the initial design of the character or the entity is supposed to be pure energy. It has all its energy and is in a stable state, creates what it needs at any time. Can become what it needs at any time. In the male form, can transform into what it needs anytime. But the male form is only an outer shell, the female form. There is a reason for this. When it comes out of the shell, it comes out of the stain. Because of everything that went on, shrapnel from the top, I've had this scene vivid in my head. Comes loose, starts coming down upon. What's her name? I don't know. Hooray. I guess Aya would be good. And then, he just stops with a hand, like motherfucker Jean Grey, just like, kinesis that stuff. Problem! That's the female's version's power. That drains the shit out of him, and he's just like, fuck. It's like, yo, you okay, dude? It's like, all right, we gotta get me inside my body. What are we talking about? Opening another fucking huge case. Okay, gotta get the body, the male body, that physical form that you see is not really supposed to be like using powers of Akiko's nature. It's just really a transfer case, a protective shell. It has to go into the actual body, which is basically the size of an Evangelion. It is basically an Evangelion. I kind of ripped that idea. It's a Titan. Yeah, I grew up with these influences. It's going to be my thing. But that's actually the body. And you'll get what I mean is that, remember that initially it's about between metal and organic? There's one more transformation that needs to get place. So, now that she's really tired, this is natural occurrence. When I'm now referring to the main character, she as it should be, even though he's in a male form. When he gets really tired, that's actually a state where the character exponentially starts to regain its power, but it needs to heal from using it all. But it used it all in a state, so it's going to be like kind of a time exponential times 2 kind of thing. It's like level 1. You're going to level 10, and then you're buffing the stats twice over kind of thing. It's weird when you try to do it mathematically, kind of like a role-playing game. But it's kind of like how this character is designed to evolve to become stronger. So you drag it in, you have this whole thing scaling up, and then you have a discussion about like who each other is. It's like, year is it by chance? Year. It's like 10 something something. I'm like, well, figures. Well, you only came in because you're a relative of me. So, I guess I must introduce myself. I am so-and-so and so. But, physically, not really that person anymore. I'm more of who I am. What do you mean who I am? When I had children, I was that person, but I identified myself as... And then we're going deep into the self-identification shit. So we're bringing that subject right off the bat. So you are I guess you come up with Aya. Aya so you're, and then like the AI kind of like comes in, which is still the character, but it's, how do I say, it's not like a Paimon or assistant like fairy thing. It is the character though. It just hasn't integrated together yet. It's like she's this from this relative. It shows a scan chart. Like, oh shit, you're from this relative. Oh, you're awesome. Like, what do you mean you're like my great grand happy times thousands? Yeah, but maybe when your feels, okay, time to get it. Oh crap! I can't pilot this thing yet. You're gonna have to pilot it. What do you mean pilot it? What's going on? Tax on the cave start happening. Shit starts shaking. What the? And then it's like, all right, that's in the robots. She has to sit in this pilot seat. Robot syncs to her abilities. Her abilities. She's a dual pistol wielding, energy pistol wielding. Um, and so the robot transforms to her ability, and has like guns and stuff like that come out. It's like, this is the cool thing about it. Self-transforming to the pilot's need. Why is this robot going to be in the series? Yes. Always? Only when fighting Titans. I didn't want to make this a robot series, but I kind of had to at least have some reason to have, like, pull out the freaking badass robot, freaking kick-ass scenes and shit. Like, I still have to watch the Evangelion. I think that animation is freaking amazing from what I saw in Akihabara. I gotta see what the hell it turned out. I still haven't. I mean, but anyway, I see some potential for some cool scenes, but I don't want to make it all about that. So that's what I want to do with that. And basically, the whole thing's being attacked by all these armies. They're all fighting each other, and like the freaking Titan thing's punching the freaking mountainside. And well, here you go. Shit, fucking launches. Shit launches right off the bat, and everyone's like in shock. Like, the fuck? Okay, so this Titan knows how to fight, and she's like, okay, well, say it's Akira right now. Xenoji, the male form. Alright, but it's Akiko Xenoji. Alright, so Akira's like just laying there trying to be able to like get enough energy to pilot the thing. It's like, you just have to fight for a little bit. Don't worry, you got this. And she just fucking starts getting whaled by the Titan, and like fucking starts. It's like the, any beginning like that, start screaming, and like the Eva Titan. I guess I call it an Eva Titan. Just like, alright, brings up the energy field right off the bat. Bad guys see that shit. They're like, oh fucking no! They did not just bring up our shit, because they got that shit. They got, I guess you call it. I guess you could co-load it off the absolute terror field or some shit. It's like, no, that's our shit. Why the fuck does that thing got our shield tech? And freaking the other Titans are just wailing, freaking people sending missiles at it. The Kingdom one and the kind of rebellion kind of dude, they actually back out. They're like, wait a second. Yo, this is kind of like, they're panicking over there at the Evil Dude side. We don't know who we're going to be fighting right now. What's going on? They're ready to like figure out who to fire at. But they're all kind of like, they open channels with each other. It's like, all right, you know what? We might take this trying to, take down that bastard over there, the evil dudes. So they try to do as like a side attack thing because everyone hates them. Of course. And it's time to go break power hungry, power mad because they're trying to do some crazy ass shit. So they're playing some shit. They're trying to attack also with this Megatron fucking robot Constructicon fucking shit, whatever. Trying to be like, yo, that's the fucking artifact. We're taking that shit. We're taking it, or we're taking it apart. They're just wailing on it. They're just doing siege tanks on that shit. And you know what? Kiko Akira was like, yo, do you remember what you did when you were younger? What are you talking about? How do you know this shit? The AI starts kind of speaking through him, and it's like, yo, I remember everything that you did. Suicide Squirrels. Come on. It was. It's like, wait, don't you remember how brave you were? And she's getting wailed on. And, like, shit's getting, like, knocked back and forth. She's just blocking it in shields. And, dude, you're in a badass. Fucking Titan robot that's suited to your abilities. Think it. You don't even have to physically do it this time. Let's do it and just, kick some ass. And now, this is where I don't know Aya's personality at this point. Where she has the Shinji conflict, or the beginner pilot conflict at this point, where she's nervous. Or then she just turns, like, full-blown, like, Asuka, kind of like expert mode type of pilot, like, just, like, zones in, starts, like, that's where I kind of want to see where I can link the adolescent I guess, and then into her adult, I guess adult, yeah, by this time, Aya, and kind of like, because adult one takes a lot more risk, but fight and when she's put into a situation, unlike before, she's like, she's forgotten her old bravery. So it's kind of like a waking up moment for her. And then you get this whole fight, dual pistol things, flipping around, karate chopping, all this shit. And then, like, shit starts getting serious from both ends. That one kingdom and the rebel force try to attack the evil forces little group, and they start doing damage. But then the Titan thing is just like goes berserk, I guess. Here's like another form of it, or I think there's some point where another Titan gets called in from the evil side, and then like I don't know if I want to transform or just double attack or some shit. And it's like, alright, you need to get out of this. And he just, Akira, in this CMG form, just like hits a button. She gets rocketed off, goes towards the rebel force, like safe haven area, and she sees all in front of hers. Okay, conflict there. Jumps in the seat. Real fighting begins. And then you get some freaking cannons blasting, shoulder cannons coming up, shit jumping in the sky, spears coming out of the freaking arms, freaking some weapons that are familiar from the past, rail blast, shit starts getting serious, and then takes either both or the unit and just like starts running with it, dragging it far away from everyone. For